Dear students, let's study how landforms affect the life of the people. Let's start with the impact on the life of people in the mountains. Mountains play a significant, means big, role in the realms. Realm means area of human affair or activities. Because of the irregular topography or surface, narrow valleys and thin soil cover, agriculture cannot be practiced in the mountainous areas. Further, the difficulty of transport, shortage of level land, and rigorous means harsh conditions of climate combine to make these regions thinly populated. Many people don't stay here. Still, they are of great use to mankind in the following ways. Dear students, mountains are like protective shields. They serve as efficient barriers against cold or hot winds, attack of enemies, and contact between man and man. Thus, these serve as a means of protection. Mountains exert or pressurizes a very powerful influence on the precipitation. Precipitation means different forms of water to fall from the atmosphere. For example, rain, snow, sleet, dew, frost, etc. The mountains makes the wind rise and reach dew point. The dew point is a temperature from where the fog starts to form. Many rivers also rise from the mountains, and thus irrigation facilities depend indirectly upon the mountains. Dear students, you know that in agriculture we need to water the fields, and this water comes through rivers, which is known as irrigation. The slopes or the sides of the mountains provide a rich pasture or grassland, while their heights provide rich growth of timber. Timber is the wood that is used for building houses and making furniture. Dear students, you all know that the river is at the first stage near the mountains, where the speed is at the maximum. So, mountains offer sites for the development of hydroelectricity. With their low temperature, healthy climate, and attractive scenery, mountains are important as tourist centers and health resorts. Dear students, after the amazing features, now let's see what are the drawbacks of the mountains. The mountains have the following drawbacks. The mountainous regions of the world put up a great handicap or barriers in transportation of air, rail, and road travel. People living in the mountainous area have to face great environmental and economic difficulties. The climate is really harsh and it's really difficult to set up your jobs or do any business activities in such an uneven area. Highlands provide a home for only 1/10 of the world's population, even though they occupy 1/4 of the Earth's land surface. Imagine, they cover such a big area of the Earth, but thinly populated. In spite of this, mountains are of great strategic importance and they influence man, both in the political and economic spheres. It deals with the international boundaries and tourism, etc. Being rich in minerals and metals, mountains are centers of mining industry. This is the picture of a lady and her child who stay on the mountains. After the mountains, now let's see what is the impact on the life of peoples in the plains. In all the forms of landform, the depositional plains are the most important ones. The alluvial plains are the centers of great economic advancement. The alluvial plain found in the valley of the rivers have been the cradles of civilization from the earliest times. The plains are the places where early man began his life. Let's see some more qualities of the plains. The following are the chief advantages that they offer to man. Plains provide level surface for easy lines of transport and communication. Railways, roads and waterways can be easily laid. It's really easy to lay down tracks for the railways and to make a level surface for the roadways in the plains. The rivers provide suitable waterways. Being made of fertile and soft, arable means suitable for agriculture. Soil, these have remained the granary of the world, means a land of area where grains are grown in a huge amount. Where rainwater is not available, irrigation can be provided easily and at a cheap cost, because here the things are much cheap and the labor also is easily available. That's why the plains support a very dense population. Because of the fine climate, fertile soil and facilities for movement, the plains have become thickly populated and most of the big cities and towns are situated in the plains of the world, except in areas which suffer from harsh climate and temperature. Some plain areas of the world are either too hot or too wet or too cold for human activity. Therefore, these plains remain barren and underdeveloped. Such underdeveloped plains are those of Sahara and Congo Valley in Africa, the Amazon Basin in the South America, and the tundra region of North America and Eurasia. Due to harsh weather conditions and less human activity, these areas are not so populated as the other plains in the world. Dear students, look at this picture. This picture will show you about the tough life in South Sahara's underdeveloped area of Africa. The plains of the low latitudes are not very thickly populated because of the climate conditions and leached soil. Leached soil means the soil which does not absorb the water and the water runs away very easily. In the middle latitudes, the humid plains are more thickly populated and the arid plains, where there is less rainfall, have also developed with the help of irrigation facilities. Dear students, observe this world map. This world map will tell you about the world plains. Look at the Great Plain of USA, North European Plains, Ganges Plains, Huanghe Plains, which is in northern lowland of China. Dear students, now it's time to see the top 5 uploaded assignments, and they are: well done. I'm really happy that you completed the work on time. And now it's time for me to conclude my video. I hope you have understood all the topics of the chapter. And now let's see what's your assignment. And your assignment is: draw the mind map in your copy. Have a safe and happy time at home. Thank you.